All right, man. Welcome to another edition of NerdFlow Podcast. This is issue 162. We are back in this thing once again. If you are new to the show, this is a podcast that talks about all things pop culture and fandom. What's up, y'all?
What is going on, people? What's up, people?
How y'all week been?
Busy
and dizzy.
This
Holiday
week,
season.
This week you finna start to hate retail life like on a whole new level.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't, I'm gonna be this week. I'm gonna be off. This next week I'm gonna be off, but it's gonna be busy. Gonna be busy.
Yeah, buddy. Today, Best Buy freaking just in the middle of the night threw some PlayStations up on their website. Just out of nowhere.
Just pissed off everybody.
You're right.
You wasn't up for that? Oh, my bad.
Wow.
So,
And of course, the people with the bots swooped in and thank you.
yeah.
Wow.
Like, websites are not addressing it at all. I mean, I haven't, like, there's nothing. Like, websites are not addressing it at all.
Because they don't care as long as they getting their money.
Yeah.
Frankly, I don't. Yeah, I'm tired of talking about
it. He's like, I'm just tired of it. All right, man. So, we got a lot of stuff to cover this week and today. This is 162, as I said. This is a issue titled Food Flow. So at the end of the show, main discussion is going to be about food because we want to talk about food. We talk about food like a lot of times before we start the show. And so today, since this is the week of Thanksgiving, it was like, why not? Let's
We be hungry when we get on this show.
And be hungry when I get off.
The munchies, bro.
I believe your munchies be for a different reason, but we gonna
hush.
You know, like a friend of ours said, friend of me and Takes and Royalty said, like, when she get married, her wedding cake gonna be a whole edible.
Oh my god,
boy. Don't.
So I already know if I ever go to her wedding, it's a wrap for the wedding cake.
For real. eat at your own risk.
You didn't eat a whole piece, did you?
For real.
Yeah, why? Ain't nobody tell you.
I gotta get home.
Nobody told me.
Home.
You gotta sign a waiver. You gotta sign a waiver.
Wherever her reception at.
Hell yeah.
They might well be able to let folks spend the night up in that joint.
Bro.
Let's see, man. Before we get into things, we're of course on Twitch, twitch.tv/NerdFlow Podcast. We go live every single Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. We got some new follows for the channel. We got Gianzio gave us a follow, and we also have KR Bridge 1023 also gave us a follow. So we got new followers.
So what up, KR?
So got that going, got that popping. But like we said, man, this week we had a lot of stuff popping off. We got just a kind of quick synopsis of what we're gonna be going over. We have some news on Black Panther 2. We also got some news on the civil situation with Genshin Impact. And then we also got CW been doing some weird stuff. Don't understand what they're doing. But yeah. So let's get into it, man. Let's kick it off with this Avengers, adding this new feature to a Marvel Avengers game.
Yeah, so they're not going down without a fight, man. They're patching everything left and right. So I woke up this morning and you have your brightest ideas when you wake up in the morning, right? And I was like, I really want to create some content today. And I was looking and I seen that they released the ping system. So I was like, I haven't finished that game. So let me update the game on Steam. I updated the game, played the final mission, beat the game. And I was able to get into like some multiplayer and actually start using the ping system. So basically what the people have been asking for is just like basically a ping system where you can ping like if you got your AI You can have you can ping a wall and have Hulk smash the wall, or you can ping a like a door and have Tony unlock the door.
Yeah, like a
But
chess, a group of enemies to focus
right.
on ads, that type of thing. Yeah.
Well, but they messed up though. They announced that at first, and they announced that, and they had to retract that. You can't have your AI focus. You can't ping a group of enemies and have them focus on it. They're working on that later. So, and I couldn't fit that into the Instagram post because it was a quick hit. So I only had to keep it to a minute. But I was going to cover that if I had time. But yeah, right as it stands right now, you can only ping stuff like health containers, doors, like breakable doors, walls, and like things that help you on the mission. But you can't have them focus on the enemy. They said that they're going to release that at a later date. So, I'll give them another chance, especially since I spent $80 on the deluxe edition. I'm like, I'm not going to just play the campaign. I'm going to play the damn game. So
they had a war table this week too.
I didn't watch it, but yeah,
they brought up. They talked about Kate. They talked about Kate Bishop is coming on December 8th.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Right, yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna say about Kate Bishop, man. She OP. She OP. I put it this way: if Hawkeye ain't anywhere close to similar to how Kate Bishop is, bro, you ain't even want to play with Hawkeye.
Right. Yeah, her move set and everything she can do.
She got a bow and a sword, and she can warp. And I'm like, geez,
she's like 10 times Black Widow.
Shoot, is she?
You know. Oh, and another thing, they were teasing Hawkeye's operation. And Future Hulk named Maestro, and under his feet they had Black Panther's helmet, and they had Cap's shield. This is like set far in the future, so it's rumored that we could be getting a Black Panther operation as well on the Avengers game, which is, they better if they want to keep that game. If they want to keep that game alive, they better.
It's been semi-confirmed by the developers. They were on, I think it was Reddit or Twitter, and they put out a thing. They said Wakanda will be an actual what do they call, post within the game, along when he does show up in the game and stuff like that. So it's pretty much
that's when I'll put Destiny down for a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, same here. What's up, Kai? Kai in the chat. He plays a lot of Marvel Avengers. I play with quite often Marvel Avengers too as well. Let's see here.
What's going on, guys?
Funkos dropping the Mandalorian, giving away tidbits. What we got?
Oh yeah.
So I went into this store in Houston called the Comic Vault, and they sell a lot of comic books and stuff like that, and comic related, and of course pops because they're popular. And I seen the baby Yoda, the child, with the egg canister. And Tink knew about this, and she didn't say anything. And I'm like, "What? This is news."
It slipped my mind.
So I'm like,
you know how you just go in there just to browse. This is I say 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the entire episode came on Disney Plus. So I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought, oh, Baby Yoda with an egg canister. That's funny. And came out
2 weeks later. So the official release date showed November 9th. The guy that I talked to at the Comic Vault, his name is Matt. He said he pulled up the sale for me. He said I sold the first one on the 7th of November. And the episode didn't come out until the 13th. So it's and of course it's you wouldn't know what that even meant, but it is still a spoiler, right? So now it's now we're looking at, and I think it's also that cash grab because they knew that was going to be a thing. They knew that the child or Baby Yoda sucking down those eggs balls was going to be some type of highlight.
Oh.
So they was we're building this toy. But it's now, do we look at other Mandalorian or other Star Wars toys or Mandalorian toys to see if we can piece together what's going to happen in future episodes?
I mean, it's not just pop. I mean, that's how we figured out what was Thor using in the Endgame.
Yeah.
It was a whole new act
Right.
in the toys that they developed before the movie even
the
came out.
The Legend series gives away a lot of freaking crap
Yeah.
before the movie. Like they give away so. If all you got to do when you see a new Legends and you know it's a movie about to come out, just flip it to the back. It's
Yep.
it's gonna tell you. It's gonna tell you too much information. But like, oh, I already know it's gonna happen.
That's
Yep.
crazy though. They should release the toy after the movie because it's like, okay, now I know this, now I know that, or I have a good idea. So I just found
that's how the villain for what's the movie that's coming? Eternals. That's how that kind of like got out. Who the villain is for that movie?
wow.
That's how we knew how trash the Zords were gonna be in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So it's all in the toys.
Yeah, I mean marketing is going to release stuff a little early to try to draw you in.
Yep.
Hey,
So I'm gonna tell you like this: if you go to GameStop right now, if there's an Avengers DLC gamer box, and in the box comes an Abomination pop, you get an Iron Man pop mini from when he had the white suit in the game. You get a pin, and you get a sticker. The pop itself is probably worth $20 to $25 right now. So if you can pick that up and you can get all those goodies, and then you can still probably get that, get that pop, and that pop might go up in value, that Abomination pop. So, and the whole set itself is $25. So, just I took it to Comic Vault last night because I don't care about Abomination. I don't want him in my collection. So I was like, let me trade him in for something that I do want in the collection. So I ended up getting the Mando and the baby. Can you show him the Baby Yoda? Tink, do you have it on you or no?
Yes. Hold on.
Look, she sounds like Baby Yoda trying to reach for it.
Yo, speaking of Baby Yoda, man, like I follow this guy on.
Look at that. Crazy.
His little bad butt.
He was popping
He
those
is toxic.
legs.
Popping them like they were Skittles.
He toxic.
Man, he was like he was going to the corner store just reaching in the pickle egg jar.
Bro, like, what are you doing, man?
Exactly what I was thinking of. He did it.
Like, ooh,
That was hilarious.
Anyway, all right.
This one.
Uh-oh, wait, you got something else?
I got another one too that I found.
What's so thrilled about the Baby Yoda though?
And he might be a little bit more popular now that they're coming back.
Oh yeah, you said the Flash.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Without the helmet.
I got him at Second and Charles, and he was only like $12.
What's the value?
That's what I need to hunt down, those Justice League ones, because I'm saying it's gonna go up May 2021. I'm saying it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, he was the last one I had to get. I got Batman, Aquaman, Superman, and Cyborg. Barry was the last one.
And you know the funny thing, the funny thing is, they're gonna do another run with the people that were supposed to be in the movie was gonna be in the Snyder Cut. We're gonna get a Snyder Cut run Funkos. I'm pretty sure.
What?
I'm calling that right now.
Like I keep forgetting I gotta spend the $60 on these boys pops just coming in January.
Like my problem with the original Justice League movie is because they added Cyborg in. And I just really felt like, even though I like Cyborg, I felt like Cyborg didn't join the Justice League until later, and I felt like the original Justice League should have been in there. Like you should have had Green Lantern or Hawkman or Hawkgirl or Martian Manhunter. One of the three. Like one of those three should have been in there.
Martian Manhunter makes an appearance from what Snyder says.
Yeah.
So I that's what I really felt like, man. I mean, if anything, Cyborg should.
So you saying you don't want Cyborg in there?
Well, Cyborg was originally a Teen Titan.
That's what I felt like.
Because he came straight out of high school.
Right. Cyborg should have been in Titans versus being in the Justice League movie.
But he's on
Let me
Doom
stay out
Patrol.
let me stay out your DC business then.
But he's on Doom Patrol and not on the Titan show. That's
But animated, the cartoons, he kind of goes back to Teen Titans after being with the Justice League to kind of mentor him. Mentor them.
Except out the Justice League Dark movie, Constantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snap talking about he's gonna acquire something. I don't know what.
Oh God. What the hell? All right, man. Let's keep it moving. Goku. Goku gets Ultra Instinct. What is it? How do you say that, Young?
A Susano.
Susano.
Like most people who watch Naruto know what a Susano is, and it's pretty much what Sasuke, Itachi, and Madara, and for a short, probably 45 seconds, Kakashi used. It's kind of like a spirit, like a spirit being that they, place around themselves that they can fight within that giant spirit being. Just think of it as a spirit version of a Zord. So, but to defeat Moro in this last issue, Goku and Vegeta teamed up, and Vegeta used his special skill he learned on Yardrat to take everybody's energy, and even the old Kai that Majin Buu had absorbed, the old Grand Kai Supreme Kai that Majin Buu had absorbed, the Fat Kai, came to Earth and found Ooh, and because Ooh is the reincarnation of Kid Buu, he gave up his spirit energy too, so all that energy was able to be transferred to Goku, and he got his Ultra Instinct back because Moro had absorbed it. And when he got all that energy, he pretty much formed a Susano around himself to fight Moro, and then, they bust the crystal in the middle of his forehead to defeat him, because that's the way to defeat Moro. You have to break the crystal in the middle of his head. And, I was just thrilled reading the manga because I've been reading this whole arc. And, it pretty much threw everybody off because, I kind of, I knew, y'all know, as I can see behind me, who my favorite Dragon Ball character is, basically. But I had a feeling that they was going to let Vegeta get his shine on and defeat Moro this go around, but, we know how this goes. But he did play a major part in it. So, but yeah, it was just thrilled as I was reading the manga to see, which I don't think we'll ever see that version of Goku again, with the spirit around him, the spirit version of himself, while he in the middle of it fighting. So, it was exciting to me. It was thrilled. It was something I never did think. I kind of was feeling like the creators of Naruto was like, y'all really just bit off us, huh? Y'all really just pulled that. Y'all really just pulled that move out y'all back pocket. Y'all getting lazy over there, toy. So, like I was saying though, but I kind of wanted a different outcome. I kind of did wanting to see Vegeta get his shine, but I knew what was going to happen. Somewhere or another, it was going to be left up to Goku, because Goku always got to fix his dumbass mistakes.
That boy dumb as hell.
Giving Moral Sensu Bean, and I just want Goku to just get into a mode I'm not trying to make this person good. I'm not going to try to make them my friend. Just go ahead, kill them, get it over with. I need you to think like Vegeta when it comes to these.
Oh, that won't happen.
When it comes to these people bent on destroying the universe, just adapt Vegeta's mindset just for that time being. Just say, I guess it makes for the drama in the arc, but come on. Just blow that boy's ass out one good time. Which I thought they was going to do in Cell, but we know we had all seen Team Gohan turn to Super Saiyan 2 before the Cell saga even aired or whatnot. We had all, for those of us who hadn't watched the Japanese sub version before it came to America. But yeah, like when he blew Cell off in the Cell games, we was thinking like that was the end. So, but Cell came back and Goku pretty much knew that. So, hey, it is what it is. It didn't happen. The arc pretty much over with. So I'm just ready to see this arc get turned into animation.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Let's talk about the actor that plays Homelander. Putting some people in their place. What you got?
Oh,
What?
so
You know about that one?
Oh boy, that plays Homelander. I'm forgetting his name right now.
Tony.
But
Tony?
yeah. Who looks totally different when he doesn't look like he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
His hair is like black. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
He looked like an old Backstreet Boy to me.
Yeah, he looks totally different than when he's not looking like he's chewing tobacco. So, like, he was just like Trump supporters were dressing up as Homelander, and saying "Save America," all this, pretty much. Homeland. If you had never watched The Boys, Homeland is pretty much the epitome of what's been going on the past 4 years. So like they pretty much taking what's going on in real life and converting it over to a show.
They're trying to use him as a mascot for their agenda.
Yeah, for their agenda.
So they know.
And Gina Carino from Mandalorian, she has some strong words about the ballots and wanting to recount and all that too. So
yeah, it's like she's in trouble, and they pretty much said pretty much saying that they gave her a way out of the show at the end of this past week's episode. But I mean, pretty much he said Tony pretty much said people who dress up as Homelander, use him as a mascot for what's going on with Trump and everything like that is the biggest dumb fuckery he's ever seen. So yeah, he probably lost a lot of fans behind it.
Oh well.
But, I mean, people have to understand that these people play a role. Like, this is not who they are in real life. Everybody has their own political views, the way they see the world. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what I was gonna say. That it is what it is. But I mean, yeah. I mean, he need if people like they latch on to the stupidest things and make that they make that their moniker and their symbol. Because things are getting taken away, Confederate flags, this and that, and you want to find some new symbol, and this guy was really not having it. It was like, no.
I mean, it's the same reason. You had a lot of artists out there that want Trump to use their songs for his rallies and stuff, and he pretty much got to the point where he was like, "I'm gonna do what I want to do," and like it's insulting to them, but. Of course, we know who he is. He really doesn't give a damn who he insults. So, moving on from that, what's the next topic before we get too political on it?
Genshin Impact creators get sued. Sues 2 teams who data mine and release what they have coming up next.
We're gonna sue you.
Oh man, so this is crazy. So, let me just put this out there first. To all video game. Movies, studios, things like that. If you're gonna put your information on the servers, or you're gonna stop using outdated security software, you're gonna have to use You're gonna have to come with better protection to protect your stuff, because you have people like these kids are hackers now. Like I was hacking when I was a teenager, but like. That stuff back then was just simple to hack. The security protocols and stuff now, like if you get the good stuff, it's hard to hack. It's hard to datamine. But if you're not gonna protect your work and you gonna get it released, that's on you. How you gonna go and sue some teenagers? Teenagers, what you gonna get? Some bubble gum
Well,
and $50?
well, no. They signed up for the closed beta and signed an NDA.
Oh,
They signed up for a closed beta for the 1.2 closed beta for Genshin, and they made them sign an NDA. And just like these kids, and I hate to sound like a boomer, but these kids on TikTok telling all the business on everything,
Trying to get
they went, yeah, and they went and leaked the information, and now they got to go to court. You signed an NDA, you broke the rules of the NDA. Sorry, my man.
I really didn't see the age of these teens.
You don't know, but you don't know if that's what I'm saying. You don't know how old they are.
Yeah, I really.
They literally be our age, around here, But I'm assuming it's like kids. They gotta be like, yeah, you know what I mean. They don't know the They don't know the gravity of the situation. They're like, oh, I just signed some paper.
Access to this game. You better,
right.
You're gonna be in games and content creation. You better learn what an NDA is. I bet you know now.
Right.
Non-disclosure agreement. That means you can't talk.
Right.
Until they say you can.
Pertaining.
Right.
About nothing pertaining to this subject at all.
Yeah, stuff being under embargo and all that. You can't say nothing.
Stupid. Kids are just dumb.
Yeah, because stuff gets data mined. Stuff gets data mined quite often in a lot of games. Marvel Avengers and stuff has got data mined. That's how people found out about the 15 characters. Destiny gets data mined consistently. We know the guy's name.
Kakarot gets data mined all the time, and it's a lot of games out there.
Chug.
A lot of
I'm like, what?
I was
Organic carrot juice.
Too.
Good. Yeah, I mean,
that water?
No. Vodka. I mean, the thing is, man, it's like, what did you expect to happen? You know what I mean?
Kids, if they are kids, what did you expect to happen?
Even if there wasn't, it's like, dude, we got this information. It's like, because if you was an adult, you probably weighed the situation like, what are they really gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they taking them to court. They gonna sue the parents off of them. So
yeah, a lot of people just like they think of the terms and agreements that they agree to on video games or whatever. People just take it as like, oh, it's nothing. It's too many people play this. They're not gonna see me. And that's kind of a very similar situation how the Division was when people were exploiting the exotic. It was something exotic exploit.
Yeah.
And Massive rolled everybody that did the exploit back 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So all they give you got in 2 weeks that you grinded for, you lost all of it, and they rolled your levels back.
Yeah.
They be like, "Who is Eula?" That sounds like my grandma name.
So let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all have ever read the terms when you start playing a game?
Oh no.
I read the term like sometimes when they update like Twitter or Instagram, I'll skim through it.
Yeah.
Just to see, but like games, I'm like, whatever.
No. Well, because I know I'm not gonna do no dumb shit. So I mean, I'm not.
Right.
That's not in me as a person. So I'm like, yeah, it's like
I got a feeling that somebody gonna try to be slick one day and try to throw in there you can't stream this game in their terms.
Oh, speaking of that, with Cyberpunk said they're going to have a streamer mode where you can actually, because there's a lot of licensed music in their game, and they said so streamers don't have to worry about getting strikes against them. They're going to have a mode where you can turn off the licensed music, and so I'm like,
you know who else did that? Control.
Oh, really?
The game Control has licensed music. Like if you go to the radios, they have licensed music, but there's an option in there that you can turn off the licensed music as well. So. Yeah. So I mean, kudos to Cyberpunk for doing that. But yeah, Control did that as did that as well.
Hey, dope. Didn't you say it was the Ultimate Edition that you need to buy for it to be next gen? Is it Ultimate?
Man, it's either Deluxe or Ultimate. I can't remember at the moment. We'll have to.
The Ultimate's on sale right now on on PSN for $20 for anybody that's looking to play it on next gen. It's $20 right now with the Black Friday. So we're gonna get to that in a few.
If it's $20, it's probably the deluxe edition you gotta buy. Ultimate edition probably.
No, it was Ultimate. It was Ultimate. I made sure that's why I asked like what version was it. But I know it was Ultimate because I looked at it like twice.
But is Ultimate the one that's on next gen?
I have to look because PlayStation has their stuff categorized and PS4
right.
PS5 upgrade. I'm gonna go to that tab and see if it's in there. I'll find
it
out.
might be deluxe. It might be deluxe. That's the next gen, but I can't remember. But I don't know. That'd be a good one though, because they'll be making up for that effery that they did.
Yeah, that's what I know.
You know.
So the Avengers game is $20 right now, the deluxe edition, the whole game.
Which game?
I feel so slighted.
Which game?
Avengers. On all platforms, or on what, PlayStation?
I mean, it's on the Black Friday sale is running on Xbox. I mean, most of the prices are pretty much the same across platform. I haven't checked Steam yet though. But
and if y'all check the NerdFlow stories, I think I put it in the stories. And on the fleets on our social media, I put the Black Friday GameStop deals. Like Ghost of Tsushima is $40 right now.
That's a good game.
You know, so there's some games. There's some games out there.
Let's see here. Let's talk about this. So Black Panther 2. Marvel has unveiled that they will start shooting Black Panther 2 in 2021 in July. They will start production on it. Currently, at the moment, they've kind of said that they don't know what they're doing with the whole Chadwick Boseman situation still. They said what they
please don't do a Paul Walker deal.
They said it. No, they said they will not be doing any kind of stand-ins or any type of like just what do they call it?
Digital. The digital, yeah. I think the only reason why they did the Paul Walker one because they already had scenes. He was
already filmed in Fast.
But his brother looked just like him, though. They could have got.
Yeah,
that's how they got away.
I mean, they did. That's how they got away with it. But no, they haven't even.
What was that movie with Will Smith?
Gemini Man.
Oh my God, bro! Right. They must have ran out of money on that CGI. I've seen video games that look better than that.
And it was. I haven't even seen that movie yet. The CGI
Bro, don't waste your time.
People talked about
that some scenes when they made him look young, it was like all right, but towards the end, I was like, y'all must be running out of resources or something because this don't look like.
It just looks.
It looked bad, bro. At the end, I ain't gonna say what the hell happened at the end, but at the end, it just looked bad, bro. It's like,
hey, dope. Yeah, that's it, man. That is the version I read. I read the small print. It does give you the PS5 upgrade for $20.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Well, they owe them that anyway, because they put it in the cart and took it away and was dishonest, and so give me that for $20. There you go.
I gotta cop that. Just
do me right.
Just to have it ready. But yeah, man. So the focus on Black Panther 2 is going to be, from what it says, going to be on Shuri, of course, which we pretty much kind of guessed that. Just trying to figure out as far as where they're going to go from a storyline perspective. I mean, we kind of know if they keep the same story, we kind of know that Namor is involved in the story, which is being mentioned in that little tidbit in the beginning of Endgame. There's also been rumors of Dr. Doom. So, like I said,
they also hired a Mexican actor to play in it.
Dude from
Narcos. They hired him to play in it.
He's supposed to be playing a villain role though.
Yeah,
is what they said.
Well, that opens up the door for Young Avengers again.
Yeah.
It's like they keep doing little tidbits, adding to where they can do a Young Avengers.
I mean, this current phase has just been thrown off his rocker.
Yeah.
So, like,
the whole phase has been pushed the whole year legitimately. So at this point, I mean, everything that was projected at Comic-Con is just add a year to that because that's how long it's gonna probably be. Probably say a year and a half to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're really shooting that way. Let's see here. Speaking of Disney, Disney is considering releasing Black Widow on Disney Plus due to Wonder Woman announced this week that that Wonder Woman will be coming out. Wonder Woman 84. Let me correct that. Wonder Woman 84 will be coming out on HBO Max at no additional cost to subscribers. So all you have to do is be an HBO Max subscriber, and you will be able to watch it on December 25th.
I'm hoping that's what Disney do instead of that jackleg stuff they
Exactly. Because they probably lost a lot of money doing it the way that they did. Because I still haven't seen Mulan. And I'm not paying no $30 extra to do it.
Just wait one more month. It'll be on there next month. So you good.
Exactly.
I did try the experience out. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this again. I'm already paying enough for the app.
Exactly.
Like I did the bundle package with Hulu and ESPN.
Yeah, I did too.
So, but I'm still like
Disney copying off of
y'all still want me to get y'all extra $30 just to watch Mulan, huh? I ain't getting nothing extra. I'm just watching Mulan. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure Mulan is out there somewhere on the web.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Where's
that
It is.
But yeah, but about that, am I skipping topics here with Disney considering releasing Black Widow on
No, we
on Disney?
That's what we're on.
Okay, but they're copying it off of the Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's really going to be down to the fact that how they're going to do it. And the thing is, if Wonder Woman 84 like just does major numbers, then of course
Kevin's looking at that. Kevin's like, okay, we're going to move with this.
Yeah. So, I mean, they can still do a theoretical release for those that don't have. I mean, because I think Disney Plus is international, though. I believe. At least I want to say that.
I messed up watching Mandolorian, messed up somehow and put it on Dutch, and I was just like, "What the hell am I watching?" I had to realize I had changed the language.
Same day.
Boy,
what's up?
Soul is being released on the same day.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a big controversy about that. They were saying that they should have done it 2 different days. Like,
we can watch 2 movies in one day.
But I mean, come on now, come on. That's HBO Max. Wonder Woman 84.
Mm-hmm.
Soulful. Is it gonna be on Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
It's 2 different applications. Soulful is gonna be for the kids. Wonder Woman 84 is gonna be for the 18 and above. And the little girls that are under 18 actually care about Wonder Woman. So
yes,
you got all day. You got all day to watch both of those movies.
Yes.
Speaking of streaming platforms, you can watch new episodes of Animaniacs on Hulu.
Oh, my kid already jumped on that. She was watching that the other night.
Watched it this morning. It is what you remembered.
Yeah.
Wow. Did they? I still haven't seen it yet. Have they modernized it?
Yes, they've modernized it. They keep mentioning that it's been 22 years later. All the things they've missed. They do a whole little song about like just all the different things because they don't know nothing about the internet or anything.
Wow. They got locked back in the tower, so they've been. Man, it's like every time they get because when the first when the Animaniacs first came out, they got locked in the tower when it was black and white, right? So so it's just one of those situations where every time they get locked in the tower, they pretty much locked in the tower for decades.
Oh wow,
man! And Pinky and the Brain, and them trying to use technology because they bring up the whole thing about them because like now it's like Brand like I can use social media to do this, and it's like man,
I'm ready for the innuendos though, like the ones that we grew up.
They gonna do it. I don't think they gonna do it. I really don't think they're gonna do it because
come on.
Because
they go in on like Warner Brothers like executives because there's a Warner Brothers executive in like the first episode and they make some kind of like side comment about her or something like that. She said Dot said like a female finally got up the ladder. She was like and I pulled it up behind me. Like,
oh wow.
I was like okay.
Spicy.
Make sure nobody else can get this spot. That's what that meant.
Wow.
Yeah, so they
Right.
going in for real, for real.
Wow.
It's just like I
Oh,
don't think the sexual innuendo in the era we in now, all the sexual
Oh
innuendo.
yeah.
Yeah,
going back.
with Warner Brothers being in the hot water they've been in with a certain executive, yeah, they ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think they gonna do that. I don't think we gonna see too many hello nurses.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah.
We might.
Oh man, I
We
missed
might.
that part.
We might.
We
Sexual
might-
harassment.
Oh, they throw one of them issues in there. You already know.
Wow.
They say hello nurse, and then they start talking about me too. It's a wrap.
You know what? Do any of y'all remember seeing any of them in Tiny Toons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it
Like
was
the whole era of cartoons, it was just like no holds bar because they weren't like it wasn't as like anything. A lot of stuff went during that time.
It wasn't
Like
as
even
sensitive.
yeah, it wasn't as sensitive. Like it was pretty much if we can get away with it, we gonna slide it in here.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you can't do that now.
Yeah. But that's
They
why
catch everything.
that's why I'm kind of like, man, I can't wait to see how they do the Boondocks.
Mm.
That's
Oh no! Like they already took episodes off of HBO Max and stuff like that.
Hey, you might
that
want to check.
people
You might want to check Hulu though because they have the full. I didn't realize that the full run is on Hulu as well.
I think Hulu took out that episode too.
yeah.
What episode is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. I'll check
It's
later.
an Uncle Ruckus. It's an Uncle Ruckus episode.
Is it one of the episodes that's all about him, pretty much?
I think so.
I think I know what season that's in. I'll check and see.
You know they pulled the Tyler Perry episode. They pulled the I think they pulled in the Oprah episode if they didn't because I think Cartoon Network had already pulled it like after it first aired. Like when those people spoke out against it, it was just like, okay, y'all let Martin Luther King fly. Y'all let Martin Luther King fly. Y'all let all the other stuff fly, but Tyler Perry and Oprah, they spoke up and y'all pulled those episodes.
That's why I'm glad I got the Boondocks box sets because they can't pull it from
Man,
me.
right.
I got those box sets, so.
And I think that's like how I feel. I was just like, you know, sometimes it'd be like I wish Chappelle show was still out, but then again, like us knowing Dave Chappelle and the stuff he talk on, like I think America would have pretty much tried to get.
I'm wondering how edited it is on Netflix because I've been watching some of it. I'm not deep into the seasons yet, but I started back up watching about I think last week.
They pulled a couple of Chappelle shows too.
Oh really?
I think so.
I think I'll notice once I get through and I'm like, hey, I didn't see this. I'll probably see and see what.
Yeah, because
see
we was
I'm
watching
missing.
it fresh.
Yeah. All right. So we were talking about this earlier. So Black Friday's coming up this coming Friday. It's actually legit Friday and not Thursday because nobody's really open on a Thursday. Thank goodness. That's a good change with all this crap that's going on. What are some of the deals you guys are looking for? I know for me, the PSN stuff, the games I never got my hands to get a chance to check out. Those are on sale, so you can build up your backlog. Or if you haven't picked up a next-gen console, this is a perfect time to get those games that are going to be going over to the new console. You can pick them up and be able to play them on your new console when you finally do get your hands on one. So, what are y'all looking forward to?
I wanted a PlayStation 5, but it ain't in the card, so whatever. How much I just spent? $60 on this DLC for Destiny, probably somewhere around there. So I'm gonna just be playing Destiny this holiday season until Cyberpunk drop in December because I pre-ordered Cyberpunk. So
I'm not gonna pretty much be getting anything.
Yeah, I don't need nothing really.
I am waiting for Black People Christmas to get anything. Tax season.
Oh, taxi. Yeah.
See, even when tax season rolled around, I'm gonna end up being responsible. So, like, I might grab a tidbit here and there. I mean, my schedule for my PlayStation 5 is gonna be June or July, so I'm not gonna even lie about it. I'm gonna be working the floor up until then. But I mean, as far as some other stuff, I'm probably grab here and there. I probably grab some Funkos or something. But Black Friday has never really been a thing for me unless I find a good impact wrench or something, some good tools or something to use for the low.
Yeah.
And for the most part, a lot of this stuff has been. I mean, because a lot of companies,
all month.
yeah, a lot of companies been running all month just so they can keep down on the high traffic of that data that it normally is a lot of the time. Oh, I know what is a good deal though. I know, Young, you probably would definitely appreciate this. It is Assassin's Creed Legendary Collection. It includes 6 of the Assassin's Creed games. It includes Black Flag, Rogue Remastered, Unity, Syndicate, Origins, and Odyssey. And on the PlayStation Store right now, it's normally a $200 bundle. It's $60 right now.
Oh, okay, that was up, but I got all them games.
And I figured you did. That's why I was like, he probably got them all.
Like the only thing I'm waiting on right now is Prince of Persia remake, and that doesn't come out until January.
Oh wow! Not the Jake Guggenheim one, right?
No, it's the remake of the game of the. It's a remake of the first Prince of Persia game. And if you ever played those games, you know, like for that time, that was a dope game. In the fact
that was the first Assassin's Creed. If you want to be real about it,
yeah, the fact that we spoke that game into existence, like we had been waiting on Final Fantasy, and like probably about 100 episodes ago, we talked about remakes and games and stuff, and Prince of Persia was one of those games, and you know
they're finally doing it.
Yeah, and it releases in January. So I mean, in this one more game, that's on Switch, it's the Zelda game where you play with Princess Zelda, Link, and some other characters.
Hyrule Warriors, right?
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors.
But it's another version of it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you know what game I do want? I ain't gonna even cap. I want Luigi's Mansion 3, man. I think it's $40.
Oh, I got that. Got that on the Switch.
Hey, man, but I know I'm not gonna. I want some soon, but I ain't gonna get it, huh?
I've never played Luigi's Mansion.
It's like Ghostbusters, but
it's basically what it is. I watch my son play it a lot of times.
Excuse me, but yeah, I've been wanting to get that game for a minute. I just can't. I don't buy Switch games for some reason.
Y'all tell me this. What studio was doing the Ghostbusters movie we were supposed to get this past summer?
I think it was Sony. Sony holds the rights to Ghostbusters, I believe.
Ghostbusters, yeah. Sony.
It was Sony. So, think Sony gonna partner with somebody to release this movie, or they gonna keep on trying to wait on theaters?
Anything, because I have been stalking the director, and he hasn't said anything since. Because it was supposed to come out on my birthday. This was my birthday movie. And I was so psyched for this movie. Y'all have no idea.
Stalking.
Yeah, stalking. He hasn't said anything since 2019.
I think Sony's trying to figure out how they're going to do their movies as a whole, though, too. Because James Bond is one that they're trying to figure out. Ghostbusters is another. James Bond is the biggest one because, let's be honest, the joke used to be when I worked at Sony was they would take the money from the James Bond and Spider-Man movies and go blow it on bad Adam Sandler's movies. That was always a running joke.
Hey, my holiday movie, 8 Crazy Nights, though, y'all got to give it to her. That animated Adam Sandler is the dope one. Yeah, y'all don't do Adam like that. He got some dope movies now.
Well, he get Netflix. He getting Netflix money now, so he ain't with Sony no. He got Netflix money. Plus, the cool part about it, I don't know if y'all knew this or not. He has his own lot on Sony Pictures. Yeah. So he's, you know. I mean, despite say good or bad, but you got it like that.
Sony may partner with somebody like Netflix to release.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Snap. I'm gonna teach you a secret about Twitch because I see how you like to comment. If you type /me and then your comment, it'll say your name and it'll do it. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if he hear you yet. The CW has been going on a what you could say a
deleting spree.
Deleting shows or canceling shows, and we know Black Lightning was recently in the run of shows that got renewed. but comes to find out this week that this coming season will be its last season, along with Supergirl also being the last season. And it kind of like just sets basically sets the standard that like, why did we do Crisis?
Exactly. Like they did the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths thing just to come through and cancel all these shows. Like
that one was almost canceled if they didn't cast. It was about to be canceled too at this point.
My thing is, I'm hoping this happens. I'm hoping either CW ends up getting in a situation where there ends up being a situation with Warner Brothers where they end up just moving everything over to HBO Max.
That would be the dream.
And just do it that way, because with what CW is doing right now is like pretty much, because Black Lightning was supposed to set up Static Shock.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. That's what was the thing they said from the very jump.
It's supposed to set up Static Shock. So I'm hoping Black Lightning, I'm hoping Supergirl. Don't nobody want to watch this new Lois and Clark. Don't nobody want to watch.
Didn't nobody ask for this, dude.
Don't nobody want to watch Superman with my shoulders. Nobody wants to watch Superman with my shoulders. I'm sorry, I got the weakest shoulders up here. Look like everybody else's shoulders look broad. Mine ain't. Mine's long. Maybe I wasn't doing enough shoulder presses or something. I don't know.
Say with your chest, look.
Ain't no hallucination in my family.
Don't get it twisted now. These Heinz don't come out to 2030. Don't make me break them out early.
Also, Supernatural is gone.
Yes, yeah. Supernatural in that last season.
I mean, Supernatural's gone pretty much after 15 years of being on. So they did their run. We was kind of hoping and wishing that some of the shows like Arrow or like other shows would have had as long of a run as Supernatural did. But I feel like they're trying to like swing. Either there's somebody else new in charge and they're trying to swing the network back into a different direction. I feel like because with them getting rid of a lot of the DC comic type TV shows, because I can look at the lineup, a lot of the new shows when I go to the app, and I'm like, I want to watch this. I want to watch this.
Yeah,
what the heck is this about?
But I'm sure if you ask them why, they'll be like, we did surveys and we did this, and people said they wanted to see this.
I think they're trying to get back into like the
Teen Network,
the Teen Network, because I'm pretty sure stuff like Riverdale and stuff like that is going to stay on the channel.
And Riverdale is, if you think about it, Riverdale is really based off comic.
Don't watch TV.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, like those teen dramas, they want to get back to like the 90210 era.
Yeah, I don't know how they think that's going, because teens literally do not watch television.
See, exactly. You're gonna lose. You're about to alienate the geek and nerd community off CW real quick.
And they'll
as soon as Flash leaves, it's really gone.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching nothing else.
And
highest rated show on the network. So
what's that? What you said?
You said Flash leaves.
Flash leaves.
Watching nothing.
They can wrap it up.
I mean, if the smart thing would be to just move this stuff over to HBO Max and call it a day.
I mean, Stargirl is the only show that's doing that right now, where the episodes air on CW, the actual live channel, and then I think the next day it's on HBO Max. So if they're going that route, if they are going to make an announcement and move those shows, because DC Universe doesn't collapse until, not really collapse, but there won't be any shows on there. It'll be just a comic book service. It'll be doing that in January 2021. So if that's the plan, it's kind of like, I know y'all, it's a company, it's a corporate company. You want to do your, lay your plan out and keep it under wraps. But you got to kind of let people know that are fans of this stuff, to kind of give us a peek behind the scenes, let us know like, hey, this is what we're thinking about doing.
Because, but you know what Time Warner is doing, which is kind of like smart on their part. They own AT&T, they own HBO. Like, if you have AT&T service, you automatically get HBO Max for free. So you don't even have to pay for that service. So I guess it's a way, you getting all these shows drawn over because they had a suck ass release. Let's just be honest. They combining all their assets into one app as far as TV, and so like if I got direct TV and I have HBO on there, you automatically get HBO Max. You get automatically get access to HBO Max. If I have AT&T phone service, you automatically get HBO Max. So what they're trying to do with it seems like is draw those consumers of those products in and just become this one conglomerate.
Amazon has drawn the line in the sand on them though about that Wonder Woman thing. They like, you release this movie, we gonna drop it straight from the Fire Stick. I'm like, okay. So,
I mean, I watched the movie on my phone or stream it to my Fire Stick.
Because it's not even, because I know the other thing when Wonder Woman, when they dropped the news about Wonder Woman, Roku was trending on Twitter because people who have Rokus are like, HBO Max is not on Roku, and that's just been by design for AT&T, which is kind of weird because Roku gets everything first. It's the testing grounds, it's the beta testing grounds for every single freaking TV app in the world, for the most part.
Yeah, because I mean, Roku still got Pluto TV on it.
Everything.
Oh
TV.
wow!
I mean, Pluto TV comes standard on your phone now.
Not on my phone, but yeah.
I think they got to deal with Samsung. It comes built into your Samsung.
Oh, they probably do. They're owned by Viacom. Bought them, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but I like the fact that Pluto, like what is useful to me about Pluto TV, they got 3 actual anime channels. They still have what was the name of the gaming channel?
They have a lot of dedicated stations to a lot of my favorite stuff. So I mean, I'm not really mad at them at all for their
Tech.
Yeah, they got like CNET channels, all that stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they still got they got CNET. What was the name of the gaming channel though?
G4.
Yeah, they still got G4.
They just brought G4 back out. Remember we talked about that on the episode?
Like, they still had a G4 channel though, where it was showing old stuff, you know.
Okay.
It was pretty much Boomerang, Cartoon Network version of Boomerang.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. See, we got Sirius XM Radio now has a Marvel channel for Marvel Podcast. What is that like?
Oh wow!
I don't have Sirius.
Yeah,
I had Sirius on trial when I first got my Jeep, and lasted like 15 days.
Every time I cancel my service, they end up hitting me back a few months later.
Boy, you can bargain a deal with Sirius XM so good, bro. You can.
Yeah,
we give you 6 months for $2.
They gave me a year service.
I might call them, bro.
Yeah, they gave me a year service for the $5 a month. So that's pretty much it. So, you know, like I was just like, every time you cancel, the only thing I say is when you cancel it, it was just too expensive for me. So, next thing you know, 2-3 months down the road, you get that letter in the mail, you get the email, and
call them up again.
Come back to Sirius XM. We'll give you a free Amazon Echo, and you know you can get your service because Sirius used to charge you for using the app, so it was an extra $5 to use the app and have your radio service.
That's right.
Now it's all encompassed into one thing now. So with your membership, you can use the app, and that way you can just say, Alexa. I had said hello, so I wouldn't talk.
I got Google now, so I'm Gucci. You can, they can hear you.
But and like play this station on Sirius XM Radio, and so it plays, and so. But with the Marvel app, with the Marvel channel, I haven't been to it yet. I heard it on the radio today, and it's pretty much you got the Ladies of Marvel. They have a podcast. You got a podcast which every week they feature a different Marvel actor. They have a podcast, a studio podcast where they talking about what they have up and coming, and you know the future of Marvel movies and Marvel comics and stuff like that.
It's kind of like some of the stuff they have on their YouTube as well. It sounds like.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. So it just
all Marvel all the time.
Pretty much. So like I mean, with it all being podcast, you're gonna hear a lot of repeat stuff.
My
Like,
wife
like,
after this, but
if you ever listen to them fly,
Omega Level Nerd said the same thing you said, Queen. He said they gave her a free smart speaker.
right? They give you a free smart speaker to come back. Like,
come on back, baby, come back.
Like, bro, how's this company making money? They give away so many.
Like for real though, like this past month on Amazon, on Amazon Day back in October, I bought an Alexa for $10. Like,
yeah,
it was just like Fire Sticks were like $15. 4K Fire Sticks were like $15.
that's what I hate. I missed out on.
I mean,
I need Chromecast and I need Alexa.
Now the HD they run 50 now.
Well, I'll wait.
All right. Let's see here.
$15.
Is that the 4K?
Wow.
HD.
Or the HD?
No, this one was 10. I ain't got a 4K TV, so this one was 10.
Would it still work the same?
Yeah, it just picks up 4K. If you have subscription to 4K Netflix, for example, it'll just pull though. You'll be able to have access to 4K stuff. So I have 4K Netflix. So it's
Gonna be happy.
I'm not trying to pay for no 4K Netflix. I'm just gonna pay for Netflix.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's about to go up to about $20 in a few next month.
Oh,
already 17 with tax. Shoot,
with tax, it's about to be 20. So,
I mean, let's just be honest, man. We done said this before. Like the only reason you're gonna have cable coming up is if you want to watch C-SPAN and your local news.
And I don't care. I don't care about none of those. I just follow them on Twitter.
exactly.
LG
Or
TV,
Facebook, even better.
LG TV has internet TV, and you get all that on there.
Oh yeah, they have that. I forgot what it's called. I know what you're talking about.
You
called Channel Plus.
Yeah, you can even watch your local channel.
Channel Plus. That's too much. It's too much like Channel 1 in high school.
Yeah, Channel 1 and
it's just ABC News, NBC News. I be watching all that.
No, well, when I say your local channels, I'm talking about like your local news, what's going on in your own city.
And they even got it's a program called Haystack where you basically you pick what you want to see and they give you everything. So they give you your local news, they give you tech news, they give you stock news, they give you entertainment, and it just plays in like a playlist.
Okay, that went up.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right. Let's get into, before we get into the food flow part of the show, let's talk about, because on last week's show, if you were here live, Snap has a PS5.
We need that content in the background. We need that content.
What is on top of the PS5 box?
Oh, that's that Tokyo hoodie I had. But the PS5 is not in the box. It's somewhere else.
We need that content, man.
But yeah. But so far, I like what most people say. I have not had a problem with it. Then again, I sparingly play it mainly because, again, like not too long before I got the PS5, I jumped to PC gaming. But I did play on a PSN PlayStation Now, which was Tekken 7. It was streaming on there. It actually was a lot better on there than it was on PS4, amazingly.
I can see being true.
Load time actually was pretty quick with that one compared to, like I said, on the PS4, even the regular Tekken 7, it was a little bit more quicker. I'm like, I don't have an HD TV. I have a projector I'm playing this on, and it actually was pretty well. The most annoying thing was when I first got it, it's the voice. You can cut it off, but it's the voice that comes with it because it's literally like as you're setting it up, you have to, I guess, wait until you get to settings after you finish setting everything up. Like it's a voice that literally says everything that you're doing. So just type it in your username and whatnot. But you can cut it off once you get through all that type of stuff.
Omega.
Huh?
Omega said his brother said his does not sound like a Harrier jet. Is that true with your sister? Those were the first iterations of the PS4 Pros.
Amazingly, I never had so much as a sound issue coming from it at all. But then again, like I said, I might not have paid attention, but I didn't have any sound because I think I was trying to see if that was the case, but I didn't get any like sound or anything like that. It was very quiet with me. But like I said, so I have not had any major issues like everybody else has been saying. But then again, like I said, I didn't get any of the games thus far. Like I said, I only played one game, and that's off PlayStation Now. I thought I was going to run into a problem if I played like a full thing off 7, and that was just the arcade run. But like I said, no problem. I haven't had any problem out of it at all. It didn't crash on me. It didn't break on me. I was able to log in, log out, and all that type of stuff. So really, I didn't have any problem on PS5 at all.
Okay, no lag in the menus.
None whatsoever.
The controller didn't do nothing crazy.
Didn't do anything crazy at all.
They were nitpicking because the Sony logo was off center from where the USB-C charging port was. Like it wasn't in line with it.
Oh God.
God, y'all
come on, man. Enjoy the. But I am gonna say this. I
do have a little OCD, but dang, come on.
Centered.
I want to say this. I'm gonna just keep it real. You can agree with me or you can disagree with me, but I am gonna say this. For those who have bought it, this is a mindset that I went with when I purchased it because it's like, okay, it's the first. This is pretty much like every other console. It's gonna have issues when you first get the first one, right?
Right.
And how I look at it, and I go back and I'm gonna be like this. I'm somebody who has had the first and then the next version of every console. And how I looked at this purchase here is like, this is the first time I ever bought it at launch. Like, I didn't wait a year like I normally would. This is the first time I ever bought a gaming console at launch. So I went into buying this like, okay, I went into this because one, I wanted this to be something to provide for NerdFlow. And two, I also look at it as I'm a collector. I love collecting things, and this would be a good thing to add to my collection. Because a newer version of it, whether we like it or not, it's going to be another version of the PS5 coming out. And the same can be said with the Xbox. It's going to be a small version. And I'm going to probably get my hands on that. So my thing is for everybody who has a new console out there right now, whether it's working or it's not working, I want you to look at it like this. Despite what may happen or what may not happen, let's be honest with you. Let's be real here. You're going to more than likely end up getting the next version of that console.
So I might even wait to the PS5 Pro to get one. Where they get US 9K graphics.
Thinking back on it, I gotta remember like Super Nintendo had 2 versions of it. Sega had the Genesis.
3-4 versions of it.
They're talking about a Switch Pro. They're talking about a Switch Pro too.
The 64 is probably like the only one I remember that didn't have a different version of it.
Dreamcast, if you want to count it.
They didn't have a smaller version of it. No, I think they did. The Nintendo 64 did come out with a different iteration.
They did?
If not, it was just different colors.
Yeah, they came out with different colors. 64.
The transparent joints.
Yeah. But and, you know, it came in like the yellow, the green, and stuff like that. But I know PlayStation. You know, ever since the first PlayStation, they come out with a regular PlayStation, the large one, then a small one, a large one, then a small one.
A slim version. PS2 had the PS2 Slim. PS3 had a small version. PS4, same thing. I had the original PS4, and the gold one in there is a slim. So, you know, that's the one thing I do want people to take into perspective is, you know, whether you know it or not, you're going to probably end up getting the next iteration of it. So, Did the
PS3 and the PS4 have like 3 versions?
The PS3 had 3 versions.
Yeah. 3 versions, yeah.
The PS4 had 2
I mean, if you want to count the Pro as
you count the Pro as the third version.
The PS4 is because they had the PS4, they had the PS4 Slim, and then the PS4 Pro.
Yeah. So it's
3 versions.
So yeah, every system has a different version in each generation. So that's one of the things I always just.
Here's my question though. Mm-hmm. So you know the way things move these days, the last console generation lasted us since 2013 to what was that? 7 years, 8 years,
Yeah,
7, 8
like
years.
7 years. Yeah.
I mean, it's usually like a
What if
7
the
10 year
PS6?
run.
What if the PS6? If that happens, what if that comes out in like 4 years? You know what I mean? The way things are moving, you know.
See, and that's one thing. Like I said, that's the thing. I think many people I would like to encourage to take upon yourself of what you know, what you're gonna get, and what you can get at that moment. Because the thing is, I guess with every gaming console, there's gonna always be that group of people that like, I want it first, I gotta have it first, I need it first. And then of course you got some people who is like, I can wait. Like I said, you have people like me who like to collect things and like to have it as a part of a trophy case or something like that. Yeah. To say that, got it first, this is the first iteration. It may not work now, but still this is the sentimental value of it is this was bought on launch day. And this is something I'm very proud of. I got it. So you
got the cloud. I mean, it is.
And that's just how I look at it.
Paper gun, cat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're a money gun, cat. That kudos.
How I look at it, man. It's just if another version were to like come out, like how I look at it is like just manage your money. You know what you want to get. You know what you're aiming for. Manage your money, plan it out, and get it. Go for it. That's how I was able to acquire all those pops that I have, especially the one that you want, Young.
Yeah. I am. When it comes to things, I'm an opportunity. I see the opportunity.
I still got your over here, bro. It's waiting for you, dog.
The uppercut to the uppercut.
All right, man.
Oh man.
Let's reel it back in, man. Food flow. Thanksgiving is coming up. We talk about a lot of food.
I came on here eating food.
So like this, I was like, did this fool really just come on the show just putting a whole pizza to his throat?
Yeah, that honey bun, bro. I was hungry, bro. Couldn't help it.
Who was that in the chat saying came through with the honey bun and Mountain Dew?
Right.
It really did. For real.
It wasn't no cap.
Oh, come through with the limited edition DC comic.
Oh, I have those. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got the chocolate, huh?
Get that from
Walmart.
My boy Dope came in with the jug of water.
Chug.
I got the sisu.
Oh, he got the sisu bean.
You would be the one that
he got the sisu bean, man.
Don't power up.
Since we doing it all and everything, you know what I'm saying? I might as well.
I was bougie before.
Might as well do it for my
this dude.
I know you just trying to show what you got in your fridge, bro. You trying to show what you got in your pantry, man.
Them joints nasty as hell with milk. Without milk, great.
Don't get the adult cereal like you wrong when you.
I'm regular, boy. Every morning I'm on there.
Hey,
what are them corn with the roof stone?
Who eats Raisin Bran? I'm just curious. Who actually eats it?
Never had it before. Never had it.
I eat honey bunches of oats like it's not nothing. I love honey bunches of oats.
I'm on the same cereal that I was growing up.
and I just had a whole bowl of corn pops this morning.
Corn pops are another one.
My week, man, I can't. That cereal.
I'm not gonna lie, my sweet cereal that I eat is probably gonna be some Crunch Berries or some or some Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
I'm with you on the Frosted Flakes, bro. I'm with you on that.
Cinnamon Cheerios and Frosted Cheerios aren't really that
Frosted
sweet.
Flakes got a cinnamon flavor out now. That's good too.
They got too many flavors. They got stuff with dude. How about Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Donuts got cereal.
No, we're not. No, we ain't doing the Dunkin'.
They got cereal, bro.
Honey bun. I've seen
some Jolly Rancher cereal, which sounds disgusting.
Cereal.
Man, do that.
I know what Ron you're talking about. I saw it in Walmart once.
Wow.
I can
What
do
happened?
Only
these levels.
they did one great injustice right when it came to a cereal recently, and that's Trix. They finally got the shape, the fruit shape back. I'm like, finally, you did a good justice. I was so sick of seeing Trix the way they were. I was like, this ain't what I remember growing up, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all the missing key. I messed around one day, and don't ask me why. I mixed Fruit Loops with Trix. No, I'm sorry. I mixed Fruit Loops with Apple Jacks. The Apple Jack is the missing key to Fruit Loops, bro.
What?
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna actually take your word for this, man.
I'm not mixing cinnamon with fruit.
My, huh? Ain't no cinnamon in none of that.
Apple
Jack.
cinnamon.
But okay. Well, even still, it blew my mind.
What was it again? It was what?
It was Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops.
Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops.
Yo, I ain't had them cereals since like I was like.
Hush, Quinn. We don't want to hear your ass right now.
I'm just saying though, man. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like that's like you make me want to go get a box of Apple Jacks. Like I ain't had no Apple Jacks or no.
I'm telling you, it's called food hacks. When you take two food and get Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops and do half Fruit Loop, half Apple Jacks, you will not regret it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta understand. I live by a mushroom.
I was like, what?
Y'all make me want to get some French toast crunch right now, man.
Oh man, when they brought that back,
dude, I don't know what it like that, bro.
French toast crunch.
And
French toast crunch,
and
yo.
the grocery stores kept telling me it was a limited run, but every time I come to the store, I'm like, bro, they still
You always saw.
Oh,
like you always saw.
Like for real, when they brought back those Oreo O's, I had to go get a box. And then when I started eating them, I was like, yeah, these are for a 9-year-old taste buds.
Yeah, them shits is nasty. They taste like
it's too sweet.
Hey, royalty.
Diabetes kicking in.
Hey, royalty. You want to know what had got me back on French toast crunch?
What's up?
So I watched Xavier Woods Up, Down, right? And he had Ruby Riott on there. And she brought it up. I'm like, huh? So I was not lying. That cereal actually existed. I'm like, I wanted to bring it back. I go to Walmart like the day after I got my first check at my job I'm at now. And I see it right there. I was like, huh? Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes. Finally, you did something right.
That's serious bomb.
You did something right.
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops, you will not regret it.
I'm going to take your word for this, man. I'm going to actually try that, man.
I was like, something is missing from Fruit Loops. It's the Apple Jack.
We're gonna have to film this segment. We're gonna try it. Like,
hey,
what's up?
Let's get in this Thanksgiving food list.
Okay,
right, what's your? Let's just simplify it. What's the one thing you can't live without on Thanksgiving, and what's that trash dish that you know like?
Cranberry sauce.
One.
I agree.
What?
What? That's so disrespectful.
I'm sorry. That's how Roger slid back.
These
big grand. You know what? I forgot. I knew
you eat stuffing. You eat stuffing. You don't eat dressing, right? You eat stuffing, right?
He eats stuffing.
He eats stuffing. He don't eat dressing.
Sodium filled.
It's the slide back for royalty for me, yo. It's how you slid back at that whole thing.
all this good sodium, salty filled food, and then you take a bite of this old tangy ass cranberry. You're like, get that out of here, bro. It's like the meme with a dude.
So is it? Let me ask this question: is it the can one or is it the actual like? Because I know my in-laws, they do like the actual cranberry, and I'm like, nah, I need the one in the can.
Need the ocean spray cranberry sauce in the can. The ocean spray cranberry sauce in the can. Yeah. That's what I need. That one when you gotta open up both ends so it slide off. So the ridges in there, you know how to cut it. You know how to cut it because the ridges is in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that can go. That one can go.
Nope.
That one can go for me, Playboy.
But
I'm sorry.
Everything else I need.
I know I keep bringing this up. how Roy just slid back in that chair. It needs to be on a t-shirt. I'm just saying. It needs to be on the t-shirt. That'd be the dopest t-shirt ever. It'd be the dopest t-shirt ever.
I'm going to head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna head when you put that cranberry sauce on my plate. I'm gonna head out.
Head out.
What is this? What are you putting on my plate?
All right. I got a question. The top pie.
Answer my question.
Top pie.
The top pie that has to be in every household Thanksgiving. The top pie.
Sweet potato pie.
Pecan.
Sweet potato.
Pecan.
Pie.
Apple.
Pecan pie has to be at somebody's house.
It's a pie.
Sweet potato first for me, pecan second.
And
everything else I don't care
for
about.
me.
I don't eat pie no more, y'all. Like they fix pie every year.
Oh, your girlfriend's so sad right now.
They fix pie every year, and I don't eat the pie. I don't eat that pie. I don't eat.
It's how he say it. He's saying it. It's so funny.
I caught what Dope was saying, and I had to. I had to fix that. I caught what Dope was saying, but yeah, I like
you eat the pie.
It's too bad for her. I'm sorry for that young lady. But anyway,
dang, bro. Hope she don't like sweets because she gonna be upset with you.
caramel cake though.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, we gotta have it.
Yep, definitely making caramel cake.
Oh, I had that.
And
all y'all from Mississippi, so y'all gonna be synonymous with y'all thing. Up north, this is what we had. Corn, my mom, our tradition, we rarely even did turkey. We did Cornish game hen. She did collard greens, baked macaroni and cheese. I don't know. I didn't even know if there's a difference between dressing and stuffing. I just know it's the stuff that just looks like whatever.
There's a hell of a difference. There's a hell of a difference.
Whatever the shit
comes out of the box.
Whatever comes out of the box.
I need to sit back for this one right
Dressing,
here.
you make it.
You make dressing.
All right, well, whatever. That
If you let me tell y'all something. I was dating this girl, and we our first Thanksgiving together. She was gonna make Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, cool. She was originally from Mississippi, but had been living up north.
Too long.
When she came back from the grocery store, I was putting the groceries up, and I was just like, I seen you stole stuff, and I was like, what the hell you finna do with this? And she was just like, it's for our dinner. I was like, who the hell eats stuffing? She said, I eat stuffing. I instantly.
But it's not bad though.
No.
Have you had?
Not if you have dressing.
Have you had like legit dressing?
Yeah, legit.
I've seen stuffing, but I don't know if I had stuffing or dressing. But I know what my mama make is delicious.
Oh, you know it.
No, it's delicious.
My in-laws are from New York, and they would say the same. When I first got with my wife, they was like, "Oh, stuffing." I'm like, I tell my wife, I'm like, no, this is dressing.
No,
in one year, I made my dressing from home. Oh, damn, that stuff is what's that? What's the dressing?
I learned my grandma recipe. God rest her
Well,
soul.
I mean, but you got to make the celery
grandma's
and all that stuff and put it in the pan and all that and cook it. Yeah, that's what I eat. Like that's
food.
But they put that in stuff. They put that in the stuffing too, though.
Yeah.
But stuffing is harder than dressing. Dressing is more softer.
Softer, yeah.
Well, either way, I bet I'll kill both of them. I bet both of them will go down.
Like homemade dressing with giblet gravy and some cranberry sauce is gonna bat 1,000.
Exactly.
Y'all don't do the gravy.
I ain't no gravy person, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm probably the only person that's like this. I'm ready for the rolls though.
Yeah, I was
ready for what?
Rolls.
Oh, rolls.
Gravy on mashed potatoes is probably where I stop.
Mm.
Oh, in the Hawaiian roll.
We do the Texas Roadhouse roll.
Hawaiian roll.
You got
Hawaiian rolls. Hey, what is that, bro? Yo, if you don't get them home yeast rolls poppins, bro.
Man, them Hawaiian rolls sweet and them hoes good.
Oh man. Look, my top
I
5.
used to make sliders.
Eating croissants. I got croissants.
My top 5 that gotta be at Thanksgiving is And I learned how to make these specifically because once they not here no more, I gotta learn how to make it. My grandma dressing, my auntie bunny macaroni and cheese, my grandma caramel cake. Like I had to learn how to make all three of them. My grandma no longer here, so I know how to make them. So I ain't gonna be missing them. Fried turkey and homemade yeast roast.
Yes.
As long as I have a good turkey or Cornish game hen, stuffing or dressing, I don't give a damn which one. Macaroni and cheese, some greens, preferably collard, and some candy yams. I'm Gucci. That's all I need. I don't need nothing else. That's it.
I ain't never had. I ain't never had no candy yams. I done had some sweet potatoes though.
Candy yams, boy.
They're kind of similar.
No. Hell no.
My stuff don't come out of a can though. So
I'm talking about where you put the vanilla extract with the cinnamon and the sugar and the nutmeg and that's candy yams, bro.
You just pour it, just like this is the sugar.
Yes.
Just
like my sweet potatoes. The way I do them is like I peel my sweet potatoes and I, you know what I'm saying, I slice them up and I throw them in the pan with a little water, a whole bunch of sugar, some vanilla extract, and probably 2 sticks of butter.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But no, like the difference is like when I was in the comments my freshman year at Southern Miss, in the comments they had 2 trays. They had one that said candy yams and they had one that said sweet potatoes. Candy yams look dark and congealed and
because it has cinnamon and nutmeg and all that stuff in there and vanilla extract.
Keyword is candid.
Yeah.
Give me the sweet potatoes with just the sugar.
Because I know back in high school they used to have that on the menu, candy yams on the menu.
And I never did eat them.
I don't want none of them.
It's just the salty and the sweet for me. That's the combo. Because when you get like the salt from the dressing or the meat, and then you get the mac, and then you ate that bite of candy yam, you just like, man, it just do something
what
to
the
you.
most
One of the salty savory people, huh?
One of the most trash ass dish is sweet potato casserole when the folks put the marshmallows on top and try.
I love that.
I had some good, but I don't put the marshmallows.
How many of us remember that the square right there at school with the what was it? Sweet potato and marshmallow on it. That one square.
That's some new shit we had in school.
Man, I remember that.
No, at Harlow's. Whoever used to bake it at Harlow's, oh my God. I need to go steal them for like a couple of hours.
My sister works there.
And I don't care about ham on Christmas is one thing, but I like ham on Thanksgiving. I don't care.
Like donkey
on
with
the ham too. And
Thanksgiving, I don't care.
Like our Christmas dinner is totally different from Thanksgiving. Christmas dinner was like lasagna and ribs and stuff like that. Like Thanksgiving is all the stuff we talking about now, but
let me ask you, would you on Christmas, do y'all prefer to have a ham or a turkey?
On Christmas?
Christmas ham.
Ham.
Honestly, I do whatever on Christmas, to be honest. I'm not.
Yeah, same. Because we always seem to have
whatever in the freezer.
I don't really care.
Yeah, pretty much whatever in the freezer.
Better now.
Yeah.
Just so long as we have everything lasagna.
That's why I kind of I kind of like for Thanksgiving do the turkeys, and then when Christmas roll around, break out the ham and the ribs.
I got a good question for y'all. Y'all keep it all the way a stack. Don't front.
Okay.
For these two folks, how long are y'all eating them Thanksgiving leftovers?
A week.
Friday and Saturday.
Maybe a day or two. Yeah.
As long as we made it.
A week.
I'm in there a week with them joints.
Look, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
until the food is away.
My previous household, my folks, it never made it past Monday. Well, you
got a big family, right?
So that's the thing. Now it's different. It's different now because me and Lady A. But back in my old never made it past Monday.
Like with my let's say
I'm a whole week, dog. At the end of the week, I start getting creative, making turkey sandwiches and everything.
Yeah, you start making your sandwiches and stuff. But I end up with the
You using the macaroni and cheese as cheese on the sandwich.
You
boy.
doing some KFC type stuff right there, bro.
man.
Like with the chicken, the roast chicken and stuff, I'll like take what was left over from the chicken and make a chicken salad and stuff like that. You know, you start getting creative and using leftovers to make a different meal. But like,
telling you,
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that's pretty much it for you, boy.
Yeah, for me, that's same.
Okay, I got one for y'all. Who's having drunk chicken this year?
what's that?
I'm not doing a drunk chicken this year.
Drunk chicken.
I'd say my drunk chicken's for the 4th.
The 4th.
Drunk chickens get done in the summertime.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a question. I ain't even food later, but I'm curious. Who got that Christmas tree up right now?
I do, but it's not decorated.
It's coming.
I want to get my Christmas tree.
It's coming. It's coming.
I don't know why I'm laughing at yo, Smiley. I don't know why I'm laughing at
It's taking a minute, so gotta wait.
Like I said, my niece calls me the Grinch.
Real Christmas trees
My
around
niece
here.
really calls me the Grinch. So, you know, it's like they asked me, they was like, "You putting up a Christmas tree for this year?" I said, "For what? I ain't got no kids."
I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually scared to put one up because I'm now living with a cat that can probably tear it down every minute. So yeah. Huh?
Where is it?
You said what?
All you gotta do, Snap, is buy some cougar piss and spray it around the tree. Your cat will leave it alone. Or some wolf piss. You can get it from a country feed store.
Let me see what they.
I'm gonna run that out with my lady. I'm gonna run that by lady. See how
Piss
she feels.
around my house.
Don't do that. I'm just joking.
I ain't finna be no piss around my house.
All right,
Just
man.
spray it. Well,
Let's bring it back. Let's get ready to wrap the show, man. Let's see.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna get a reaction out of y'all with this one.
What?
Yeah.
Keyword.
No, they rush you.
Keyword. Casseroles.
What?
Casseroles.
Casseroles have no role.
Only one in my family that likes green bean casserole, so I just make it enough for me.
Right.
Green bean casserole ain't bad, but it's just not tradition to me.
This,
It happens at certain, I've seen it.
I probably like the only person on earth with a green bean allergy.
So I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack, and I don't know, he might be watching, but my homeboy, one of my good homeboys, his lady is Caucasian. They married, whatever. So all the stuff we talking about, the candy yams with the marshmallows and the green bean I had it, and it was not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not used to
it's
it.
just
It's
not tradition. It's just not,
you
know.
All right, man.
Thanksgiving dinner is pretty much Easter Sunday dinner.
Pretty much.
All right, man. Let's wrap this issue of 162 of NerdFlow Podcast. Please make sure you guys follow all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. And man, we will catch you guys for issue 163 on next week of NerdFlow Podcast. We out.
And guys,
when I see y'all again, I'll be 35.
Oh, happy
birthday to young girl.
And happy Friendsgiving Day to everybody.
Yeah, happy Friendsgiving Day.
Amen.
We ain't celebrating the European slaughter.
And happy online Black Friday Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that.
But guys, don't forget to check out the YouTube page. We got some reviews we got a review up there on the Oculus Quest 2. I don't know. I think Davin's going to be doing the review on Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're trying to crank out more content for you guys. So
don't forget to check out Dope Gamers and Royalties Twitch channels. Don't forget to check them out.
Yes, we will post it when we go live.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all.
We out.
Peace.
We kept that one.